Praise the Lord, everybody. I am Evangelist Neci of Real Talk Ministry. Okay, now February 28th for me was Blackout Day. So that was for me, that I felt I was doing for my people. Okay, I explained that in the previous podcast. But I want to share with this quick message on previous video. I want to share in this message that pace yourself, because there are people now who don't understand that this is a protest, but for some it's a courtesy. Everybody is not going through what everybody is going through, and standing united with a bunch of people and giving up is for a worthy cause is a beautiful thing if you're choosing to do that. It's a beautiful thing if you're not choosing and you're just praying. And why I'm saying this is because a lot of people now are becoming judgmental. They sitting on a judgmental box and they're like, people still going to Walmart. People still doing this and people still doing that. I am an individual. My family is grown, but I love shopping at Kroger's. I know the difference in prices with Kroger's and Walmart because I shop at Kroger's enough to know that Kroger's is expensive. Albertson is even more expensive. Okay. So as a family who may be out there who wants to do the protest and they're a single parent, they have multiple children, even if they have a husband or have a wife, because single parent don't always have to be a woman. There are people out there who need to shop. They have a daily, weekly, monthly expense that they have to do. And they really want to protest. Yeah, they'll find a way. They'll find a way to do it. But there are people who just can't find that way. Maybe their lifestyle is not set up to just dramatically drop everything to stand united for something that may not even affect them. And I want to say pace yourself, because the mental challenge of giving up something for a long period of time is not as easy for a lot of people. There are people who are protesting because they want eggs to be $2 instead of $5. I'm not protesting economy. Okay. I'm protesting DEI. And I want people who are out there to understand, no, DEI is not just for black folks. It's not a black person thing, but that's what they turned it into. And all that I'm saying, pace yourself mentally. Don't get caught up in because you had to go into Walmart, you had to supply for your family. Don't let these videos that are coming out now be of judging people who are doing that affect you. Also, be mentally prepared. If you're drinking soda every day, me personally, I drink Pepsi. So when I heard Pepsi was rescinding their DEI, I felt I was heartbroken, because I was about to do a Black History Month story about how Coca-Cola wouldn't support black people, but Pepsi would. And then they did that. But I made a conscious choice of not drinking Pepsi. But when you're saying you're not going to drink Pepsi, you have to do your research. Coca-Cola are just drinks. Pepsi are drinks and snacks. So let's say, I'm not going to deal with Pepsi anymore. You can't buy Lay's, you can't buy Doritos, you can't buy pita, you can't buy hummus, a certain kind of hummus, you can't buy Cheetos, you can't buy Frito-Lays. There's plenty of snacks out there that is connected with Pepsi. So you have to mentally prepare yourself for those who are just doing it in hopes that they change. Because if they never change, if they never go back, if they feel like they're strong enough to never go back, are you never going to start using their products, or are you going to go back? So mentally, as an individual, for you to participate, it's a mind of giving up something that your body is used to craving all the time. And that can be very hard to do. So don't be bullied. This is not a sin. For us Christians, it's not a sin if we don't participate. It's just standing in unity. Because mentally, you have to prepare yourself for life changes that your body may not be used to. And you have to prepare yourself for going through all these changes, and these people decide not to go back. and feeling like it wasn't worth it. You also have to prepare yourself for those who are being the hardest and the loudest voices, who will be like, oh, well, they didn't change, so I'm going back because I missed targeted. It has to be an individual thing, so do it an individual way. So pace yourself, because mentally, you're going into something that your body may not understand, and you're going to have to retrain it to understand why you're not drinking your coffee or your soda or your chips today. Because for many, it's calming. Going to the store, it doesn't necessarily mean I have to buy stuff to be calm. It's calming to look at stuff. It's calming to drink a certain drink. It's calming to eat a certain snack. So be mindful. Pace yourself. Don't feel like you have to do it for the world. It's not a sin for us Christians, but it's definitely a beautiful thing to want to stand united. So, prayerfully, I hope everybody is doing the best they can with what they have, but don't let the judgment make you feel like you need to do more. Do what you need to do and pray on the rest. Thank you for listening. I'm Evangelist Neci. You have a wonderful day.